Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chris. Thank you to everybody again who sat through the elf video from yesterday. I'm so glad that it finally got done. And I just wanted to say again, all of the extra things that I bought, because I just bought way too much, they're all over on the other side where I have a basket of all new products that I have not tried yet. And so they're there. I've got probably 4 different primers for elf. The Poreless Putty Primer, the Dewy Gel Primer, anyway, I can't remember the rest of them. There's a couple others. I just so happened I had a points at Ulta, so I went ahead and I ordered another CC cream this morning, and I'm not exactly sure how I got to 250W, which I know W is warm now, because I literally couldn't even find that on their site. I'm like, I believe it's like 120 neutral. Anyway, hopefully what's coming in is going to be much better. Okay, since this is Whatever Wednesday, I decided to keep it simple, keep it short, and I am going to do a quick look, nothing dramatic, on the new Nomad palette, which I've had sitting here. It is called New Zealand Stargazing, and it's gorgeous, as I was just showing you. I'm just gonna do something, fast, get it over with, and holy crap, it's blinding me. Anyway, so we will do that, and if I can think of anything that I need to talk, oh, there is something. Let me get going so we're not, I'm going to go into Queenstown Skyline as my transitional shade. I am wearing today the Dior Forever Skin Glow. This will be my 3rd time wearing it. The first 2 times I've worn this particular foundation, it has looked horrible, patchy, and I was trying to figure out exactly what it was that I had done wrong, because I'm not about to just get rid of that particular foundation, because, well, as we all know, Dior is not cheap. Well, today I did it, and at the end I'll show you. My skin looks really good today. I didn't use a primer. I didn't use a primer of any kind. And I don't know if that's normal with Dior, because I always use primers. I used 2, one for my T-zone and another for the rest of my face. But apparently, this particular foundation, at least for my skin, it does not like the primers that I use, because each time I tried, I did use different primers, and I was, getting fed up. So today I thought, well, let's just, since it's Whatever Wednesday, let me go ahead and try and see if I can figure it out. And I'm really happy with the results. And the other thing I was going to say, I decided to go ahead and keep using the elf hydrating cream for yourself, for your face, because I want to get kind of an idea, use it for a little while and see how it goes. Well, it did the pilling up thing again today, so I don't know. I literally did not have anything on my skin, because I made sure and had a clean canvas before I put the cream on, and it did the same thing. So I don't know if anybody else has had that experience with the pilling. Like I said yesterday, I don't, to me, once it gets to a certain point, it doesn't pill anymore. At least that's been my experience so far with this with this cream, and it doesn't really bother me. The cream itself is very hydrating, very nourishing, and I love the way it makes your skin feel. And I did find out at the point where I bought it, it was $10 as opposed to $28.99 that the Neutrogena is now, and it's for the same amount of product. So I don't know. I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to keep trying it out for the next at least couple weeks, because you can't just magically turn on skincare and have it work for you. But I did discover one thing after watching the video yesterday. There's got to be a full moon that's been circling around the globe for like the last little while. I don't know. But whatever it is, I would like it to go away and go home, because the days that we're having here, you know, just when you think you got it, okay, everything's going good, it's going right, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and then bam, you get slapped in the face by something, you know, ridiculous. I did enjoy watching the video back yesterday, because I mean, it did remind me. I haven't talked to Kathy yet today, and I don't know if she saw the video. Probably not, because she can't, sitting through a video that's that long. It was an hour and 4 minutes, but I just think that would be too much for her right now. But that time when I sat through that whole video, and she didn't have the same foundation that I had on, so she wasn't bright yellow. I mean, I looked literally, and I'm not joking, you know how someone with liver problems, like hepatitis or something like that, has that yellow pallor? I looked 12 times worse than that. It was horrible. But in the end, I do agree that I looked more orange than yellow, so I guess that's the warm part that they were talking about. Anyway, let me do this again really quick. And so, other than that, I went back to reassess anything that I might have forgotten to tell y'all that was a concern. And the only concern I had was with the eye lock primer. If you need a strong eye primer on, that would not be the way to go. If you can get away with using something that's not quite so strong, it's a lovely way to go. I'm keeping it in my collection, and I used it today because with Nomad, at least as far as I'm concerned, you always know what you're going to get. You might have a little bit of kick up in the pan, but their shadows are always really, really good. And yeah, I used the lock today, the eyelid lock. But again, something more like, if you need something with a grip to keep, you know, the shadows down, or you don't want your eyelids stained 15 different shades of some other color, I would use something like P. Louise. That's my go-to for stuff like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm sitting here talking to you, and I'm like, I know I want this to be a short video today, but I did want to get out at least a look, because this has been out for a couple weeks, and like everything else, this has been sitting in my to-do bin. And from here, it'll be moved over. I have a place where the palettes that I've done once, you know, this didn't start right away when I first started YouTube, so there's a ton of palettes that I have that I've never done more than once. It just happened that way. But now I have a spot for palettes that I have to do for a second time, even if I don't particularly care for them. And as I told you, the next one that's in there, well, I have a MAC one, and then I have what's it called, Charmer from Unearthly Cosmetics. I absolutely do not want to do that palette. I don't know what to do about that, because that's been my rule of thumb the whole time I've been on YouTube, is to make sure I give them a fair shot. And I just can't figure out what it is, but that palette just struck me the wrong way. And I'm not saying like the final look with a bit of finessing, I didn't think it looked that bad. However, I think that's one of the few times recently that I have seen, and this is just my opinion, guys. I know it's probably not the popular opinion, but I thought that color story was horrible. I didn't think it was set up very well. I thought the shimmers were absolutely gorgeous, but in the end, you have to be able to, do the whole palette and not just the shimmers. Excuse me. My nose is running absolutely worse than it was yesterday, unfortunately. Okay, so what do I want to do now? I'm not going to do much more. I know you're probably really glad to hear that. This one has some absolutely gorgeous shimmers in it, and I think I want to use, let me get a smudge brush. Smudge brush. Can't talk today either. Alright. I have tried today, the only new product that I'm have on my face is, other than using the palette, is I have a Dior lip glow oil, but I have to put it, it's in berry, and that's, other than that, yeah, that'll be the only thing that's new. It felt really weird to skip a complete, the steps of having my primers on, but man, it has made such a huge difference in the way that this foundation looks. I still don't quite, I don't know, I guess I don't quite get how that works, or how it ends up being that way, where some of them do and some of them don't. I guess it all comes down to formulation. So, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, that's poop. Like I said, there's not, until whatever this is goes away, we're not going to have a minute's peace. Or at least it's down here in Texas, Magnolia, Texas, we're not going to have any peace. Because not only is the dogs that you didn't even know people had barking all night long, which was never an issue before. You've got Ceci, every little thing that moves scares the crap out of her, and she starts barking. So I don't really have a clue what's going on. Oh wow, this one is super pretty. I don't know. It's got a reflect in it, but I don't even know what color that would be called. It's called Meganelic. I probably just sounded like an idiot. It's clouds, Meganelic clouds. I'm not going to say it again. If you have this palette, you definitely look it up. It's on the lower right hand corner. It's beautiful. And I definitely do not know how to pronounce it, and I actually don't know what it is. So, okay. Alright, I think, yeah, I don't know as far as if I have to. It's been a while since I've done a Nomad, but I'm going to try. Ooh, take a look at that. I'm going to try doing this without wetting a brush or anything like that, and see how it does. And let's see. My nose. Oh, I wish there was something I could do about this. Okay, let's try this again. Let me try, I've got a brush out, believe it or not, and I have a setting spray out. I'm like doing good today. I shouldn't have said anything. Whoa, here comes the boom. Oh, and that's not how I wanted to do it either. I don't like to get hard pan on these things. No, well. It's done. Can't do anything about it. Okay, that definitely worked. That's gorgeous. Okay, I also want to there's a one called Aurora Australis. Now, what are they doing me like that for? What? I can't even remember again what this is called, but it must be something that I am completely unfamiliar with. It's got to be a galaxy of some kind, because there's a bunch of them. You know, if I thought I could get away with it, I know you've seen people that just walk around with toilet paper hanging out of their nostrils. I've done it before. Yeah, I've done a lot of things before. I don't get embarrassed very easily, but yeah. But the cool thing about that is my sisters do. So I can count on embarrassing them, but not embarrassing myself. Alright, let me put a little bit more. This is a very easy look, guys. I didn't do anything difficult today. I figured you guys deserved a break, especially if you hung around until the very end. Now this one's got a little bit of color to it, you know, where some of the others are kind of transparent. This berry has just a little hint of color. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes on, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I used purple eyeshadow from LA Girls Volumatic Full-On Volumizing Lash Lifting Mascara. This one here. I don't know. It's not all that great. I need to try the purple one that I got from, or try it again, from ColourPop and see how that one works. Alright guys, this is my look. Very simple. Love the palette. I love the way my skin turned out today. I guess that's it for today. Thank you again for yesterday, guys. I hope in some way, shape, or form something that I did maybe yesterday might have helped you out just a little bit. That'd be nice to think that anyway. But no matter where you are, I hope you are well. Take care, have some fun, and stay safe. Watch your surroundings. You guys know. And I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.